This environment has made it very tough for those who are trying to ship oil or get oil to find oil. So it's actually come to the benefit of U.S. shale producers. They're sort of filling in that gaping hole in availability of oil. And in a way, it's like our energy is coming back or in demand again, albeit because of a crisis. The significance of that with Senator Bill Cassidy of Louisiana, Senate Finance Committee, and so much more. Senator, always good to have you. Happy New Year. In a weird way, sir, the problems around the Red Sea and the concerns about extended violence have a lot of folks looking at U.S. shale producers and getting oil from here. What do you make of that?
I think it's really good. By the way, it shows that energy is a geopolitical weapon, a geopolitical defense force. The United States needs to double down on producing domestic oil and gas, not only for our own needs, keep our prices low, but for those of our allies. This administration has done everything they can to inhibit my coast of Louisiana, rich with oil and gas, but the administration continues to prevent adequate lease sales. If we do that, we make ourselves more secure, lower prices for consumers, and help our allies.
You know, Senator, I know everyone says, the president is bad for, gosh, everything. The oil production, the economy, you name it, he's the reason everything stinks. But on this issue, he has quietly, maybe bowing to political pressure such as yours, opened up more oil production, opened up more shale production. Maybe he's reading the political tea leaves. But is that to his credit? What do you think?
Well, first I'll say that most of the increased oil and gas production is coming on private lands, not on public lands. Secondly, if you look at the lease sale that recently occurred off the coast of Louisiana, the only reason it happened is because Congress passed a bill saying you got to pass it, you got to do it.
Yeah.
And it was a very restricted lease sale. And so there's been some stuff that he's done. I'll give him that he's opened up a field in Alaska, but that'll come online in 10 years. In the meantime, there's pipelines that have not been permitted. There's federal lands in which there's been other things to inhibit the production. It's really, at best, a mixed record on increasing domestic production.
All right, so I'll put you down as a maybe on the president. So let me ask you this. I know you've been critical of Donald Trump. So your choice is Donald Trump or Joe Biden. Which lever do you pull? Well,
the premise of that question is that we know who our nominees are going to be. You know, they always say a week is a lifetime in politics. Sure. And I think anybody that's saying that we know who the nominees are going to be between now and then, like, wait, if a week's a lifetime, then between now and November is a millennia.
Well, if he indulge me on this, if he is the nominee, where do you go, Senator?
No, I'll vote for a Republican, but we'll see. But my point is I think that the premise of your question, Neil, presupposes, it's a theoretical. It presupposes something which I don't think we yet know to be the case.
Understood. Senator, it's always good seeing you. Thank you for taking the time.
Thank you, Neil.
All right.